Today I want to tell you about collateralized loan obligations, or CLO. Meet Larry and Sally.
Hi, Larry, I want to invest my money, and I want to get more return than I would get investing in bonds or stocks.
I know just what you need. CLO. And I can offer you the best deal. You can trust me.
Larry has a very important job. He is a CLO manager.
How does he create CLO?
Larry goes into the kitchen and makes a soup. He puts together 100 to 350 different loans in a big pan. Then Larry dishes out these loans into a few bowls depending of the level of risk.
Let's call these bowls equity tranches. Each of these tranches has its own rating. Those who receive tranches first have better chances to get soup. First tranche has a AAA rating. But since it's less risky, the investor can earn less. Let's say 3%. The last tranche has the lowest rating, for yield-hungry investors. The riskiest tranche can make up to 20%.
Wait a minute. I know Larry. He's the one who created all those CDO and MBS that caused financial crisis in 2008, right?
Yes, but in 2008 he bought and repackaged a wide range of debt, such as student loans, credit cards and mortgages. But now Larry sells different financial product.
Larry, where do you get all these loans?
I buy corporate loans and primarily leveraged loans, and also consumer credit, for example, automobile loans.
What does it mean, leveraged loans?
It's when you use large amounts of borrowed money to buy something.
Is it safe to buy these loans?
Yes.
What ratings do they have?
They don't have ratings at all.
Leveraged loans don't have ratings, but CLO made of these leveraged loans do? And some of them are even rated AAA?
Yes.
And they get rating from the same rating agencies that rated MBS and CDS before financial crisis?
Yes.
Okay. I will probably buy the less risky tranche with a 3% return.
You said that you have CLO tranche with a 20% return? I'll buy it.
This is Gary. He is a less risk-averse investor, which means he is ready to take some risks to get more profit. He buys the riskiest piece.
Gary is so happy and brings his friends. And they all bought CLO with 20% return.
But if Larry, Sally and Gary are happy, why could there be a risk?
The current level of leveraged loans is the highest in history, $1.3 trillion. CLO is a big part of this debt. According to Bloomberg, the U.S. market totaled about $600 billion at the end of 2018. And new U.S. issuance of CLO reached a record of more than $130 billion in 2018, compared to $22 billion in 2008.
But the good news for investors is that leveraged loans have floating interest rates. For example, now when the Federal Reserve increases rates, investors can benefit and earn more money.
But leveraged loans are very sensitive. And in an economic slowdown, companies make less profit, their ratings can be downgraded and there will be fewer and fewer loans for the CLO machine. Even more dangerous, there could be defaults.
What does it mean for investors?
It means Larry will get fewer and fewer ingredients for his soup. At the end of month, when Sally comes, she gets her plate of soup with a 3% return.
What about Gary?
Gary and all his friends stay hungry.
Is anyone worried about these risks?
Yes, a high level of leveraged debt scares the International Monetary Fund, and the Federal Reserve says the financial system may not absorb even modest losses if it is hit by adverse shocks.
Does everyone agree that we have to increase interest rates to stop this leverage snowball?
No. Donald Trump wants to keep them low. And, Larry,